So I was thinking, people talk about housing redlining like it's some dusty chapter in a history book. Black and white photos, old maps, red markers, like it ended when the ink dried. But redlining did not die. It just upgraded its software. Let me tell you a story. Back in the day, there was a man named Harold, right? Harold worked at a bank in the 1950s. He wore a suit, carried a clipboard, and sat behind a desk that decided futures. On his wall was a map. Some neighborhoods were outlined in green, some in yellow, and some in red. Red meant don't lend here, don't invest here, don't insure here. Too risky, too unstable, too much uncertainty. Nobody said race out loud. They said things like property value, neighborhood stability, risk profile. Neutral words, right? Devastating outcomes. Families worked just as hard, but opportunity stopped at the line. Now, fast forward to today. No maps on the wall, no red markers, no Harold. Instead, there's Maya. Maya is 28 years old, smart, motivated, trying to move up in life. She applies for jobs online, looks for apartments, check loan rates, scrolls, click, searches. What Maya doesn't know is that the line still exists. It's just invincible now. The system notices her zip code, her device type, her browsing habits, her income range, engagement patterns, who she follows, how long she pauses on certain ads. And quietly, very quietly, the algorithm decides. Don't show her that job posting. Don't show her that apartment. Don't show her that low interest loan. However, show her the payday lender instead. Show her the quick approval option. Show her the opportunity adjacent to opportunity. No rejection letter, no explanation, no appeal. Just absence. That, my friend, is digital redlining. Back then, the question was, where do you live? Now, the question is, who does the data think you are? And here's the dangerous part. Digital redlining doesn't need bias. It only needs patterns. If people like you click this, people like you defaulted on that, people like you didn't convert here, the system doesn't hate you. It just filters you out. Old redlining denied access by place. New redlining denied access by probability. Same outcome, cleaner hands. And the scariest part, you can't see the line anymore. You don't know what you weren't shown. You don't know which door never appeared. You don't know which version of your life was quietly removed from the menu. So people say, if it's unfair, why don't people complain? That's a fair statement. But the question is, complain to who? The algorithm? The optimization model? The engagement metrics? How can you protest code that calls itself neutral? Housing redlining said, you don't belong there. Digital redlining says, you don't belong here. And you will never know why. And that's why it's more powerful. It's more subtle, more permanent. Because when access disappears silently, people start blaming themselves instead of the system. So I think the real question isn't, did redlining end? It's this. What happens when the line isn't drawn on the map, but inside the machine deciding your future? If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, like and subscribe.